You've gulped fiber powders, doubled your water, tried herbal teas, maybe even resorted to harsh laxatives that left you cramping at 3 a.m., yet you still face the same cruel routine. Bloating by lunchtime, nothing in the toilet bowl, and that heavy pressure that shadows every step. The truth is relief often begins with the simplest change, choosing the right fruits in the right dose every day. Fruits are nature's triple-action remedy. They hydrate, supply soluble fiber that softens stool, and feed gut microbes that ignite peristalsis. But not every fruit works the same, and some can make you feel worse if you pick blindly. In this episode, we zero in on the 3 evidence-backed champions that outperform pills, powders, and over-the-counter quick fixes, helping you wake up lighter, flatter, and ready to live, not worry about your bowels. Why fruit works when other fibers fail. Most constipation advice screams, add more fiber, usually insoluble bran that bulks but also scrapes and irritates an already sluggish colon. Fruits, however, offer a gentle matrix of soluble prebiotic fiber, forms a gel, pulls water into stool, feeds butyrate-producing bacteria, natural enzymes and polyphenol, speed gastric emptying, calm inflammation, signal gut nerves, sorbitol or fructooligosaccharides, mild osmotic sugars that draw fluid into the bowel without the violent urgency of chemical laxatives. When these 3 factors combine, stool retains moisture, the colon wall relaxes, and rhythmic contractions finally move waste forward. How we chose the top 3. We ran every popular fruit through a 4-point test. Clinical proof. Published trials demonstrating improved stool frequency or consistency. Low bloating risk. Minimal gas compared with high-brand cereals or legumes. Practical dosage. A serving size realistic for daily life. Extra metabolic perks. Vitamins, minerals, antioxidants that heal more than just constipation. Only 3 fruits scored an A on all 4 metrics. Let's dig in. Fruit number 1, kiwi, the enzyme-rich softener that gets you moving naturally. Let's start with fruit that's small, unassuming, and often overshadowed by apples and bananas, yet outperforms most supplements when it comes to natural constipation relief. The kiwi. You may have walked past it dozens of times in the grocery store. But inside this fuzzy little fruit lies one of nature's most effective tools to restart your digestion, soften your stool, and restore daily regularity. All without the cramping, gas, or harsh urgency of synthetic solutions. Why it works so well. Kiwi contains a rare enzyme called actinidin, which accelerates digestion in a way few fruits can match. Most fruits simply add fiber, and that's helpful. But kiwi goes further. It breaks down proteins that clog the gut, clears the stomach faster, and sends a signal to the colon that it's time to contract. In controlled studies, this enzyme was shown to reduce gastric emptying time by up to 45 minutes. And that matters. Why? Because the faster your stomach empties, the sooner your colon starts moving. The digestive system is a connected highway, and kiwi gives traffic a green light. But it's not just enzymes. Each kiwi contains about 2 grams of soluble fiber, which draws water into the stool, keeping it soft and easy to pass. It also contains small amounts of inulin-type fructans, a type of prebiotic that feeds the good bacteria in your gut like bifidobacterium and lactobacillus. These bacteria produce butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid that acts like a natural laxative by gently stimulating peristalsis. What makes kiwi unique, especially compared to fruits like apples or pears, is that it has a balanced fiber-fructose ratio. That means it's far less likely to cause gas, bloating, or fermentation, even in people with sensitive guts or IBS. Clinical proof, not just hype. This isn't theory. Kiwi has been clinically tested, and the results are eye-opening. In a 4-week study with adults suffering from chronic functional constipation, researchers found that eating 2 green kiwis a day increased bowel movements per week from 3.3 to 5.8, nearly doubling frequency. Even better, stool softened dramatically, moving from bristle type 2 hard lumps to type 4 smooth, soft sausage-like, the ideal. And the best part? No reported bloating, cramps, or discomfort. In another crossover study, kiwi actually outperformed psyllium husk, the gold standard fiber supplement, in reducing abdominal pain, bloating, and overall discomfort scores. Let that sink in. A fruit beat a pharmacy staple and did it gently. How to eat kiwi for maximum effect. Getting the full benefit of kiwi doesn't require complicated recipes or timing tricks, but how you eat it does make a difference. Morning primer. Eat 2 green kiwis, skin and all, within 30 minutes of waking. Yes, the skin is edible, and it contains nearly half the fiber. Just wash it thoroughly and rub off the fuzz if needed. Chew slowly and mindfully. This helps release the actinidin enzyme and get your digestion going early in the day, when your colon is naturally most active. Smoothie hack. Blend kiwi with a handful of spinach, half a cup kefir or Greek yogurt, and a teaspoon of soaked chia seeds. This combo gives you soluble fiber, live probiotics, enzymes, vitamin C, magnesium, omega-3s from chia. It's a complete gut reset in one glass. Travel tip. Ever get backed up on flights or road trips? Bring along dehydrated kiwi slices. They retain about 60% of their soluble fiber, take up little space, and when paired with sparkling mineral water, can prevent that dreaded travel constipation altogether. Unexpected bonus benefits. The more we study kiwi, the more we realize it supports more than just elimination. Potassium powerhouse. Each kiwi contains around 230 milligrams of potassium, which balances sodium and helps reduce water retention, making your belly feel less bloated and your body less inflamed. Vitamin C Masterclass. Just 1 kiwi gives you nearly 90% of your daily vitamin C, which strengthens connective tissue in your colon. That's especially important if you've had years of straining, which can lead to micro-tears or diverticula in the colon wall. Cleaner digestion. The actinidin in kiwi doesn't just speed digestion. It also reduces protein putrefaction, the process that creates foul-smelling gas. Less stagnation means fewer toxins reabsorbed and a gentler experience overall. Antioxidant boost. Kiwi is rich in lutein, zeaxanthin, and flavonoids that reduce gut inflammation and may protect against age-related gut disorders like diverticulosis or colorectal degeneration. A gentle word of caution. While kiwi is one of the safest and most effective fruits for constipation relief, a small number of people, particularly those with latex sensitivity or oral allergy syndrome, may react to the fuzzy skin or enzymes. If you're unsure, start with half a fruit, peeled, and monitor your body's response. Most people tolerate it beautifully, and once adapted, can comfortably enjoy 2 to 3 kiwis per day without side effects. Why kiwi belongs in your daily routine. Let's summarize. It's natural, clinically tested, fast-acting, gentle on the gut, rich in enzymes, fiber, and hydration. And it tastes amazing. If constipation has become part of your daily identity, if you plan your outings around bathrooms, carry emergency laxatives in your bag, or feel frustrated by eating healthy with no results, kiwi might be your turning point. It's not about force. It's about flow. And this little green fruit, it brings it back. Ready to meet fruit number 2? We're going deeper into a time-tested, clinically proven fruit that works while you sleep. Let's go. Fruit number 2, prunes, the time-tested osmotic powerhouse that works while you sleep. If there's one fruit that deserves the title de remedio de vovo, ineo e atoa ea mixasica. Don't let its wrinkled appearance fool you. This fruit is a digestive superhero and has been for centuries. Behind its chewy texture and deep flavor lies a trio of natural compounds that work together like a biological laxative team, but without the harsh, unpredictable side effects of over-the-counter pills. For anyone battling chronic constipation, bloating, or irregularity, prunes might just be the safest, gentlest, and most reliable remedy you're not fully using yet. Why they work so well? Prunes are one of nature's most intelligently designed tools for restoring gut flow. Here's what they bring to the table. Sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol that acts like a mild osmotic laxative. It draws water into the large intestine, softening stool and increasing volume. Fiber, both soluble and insoluble in an ideal ratio. Soluble fiber holds onto the water drawn in by sorbitol, forming a soft, moldable stool. Insoluble fiber adds bulk and structure, helping stimulate the stretch receptors in your colon that trigger peristalsis. Polyphenol and chlorogenic acids, natural plant antioxidants that activate gut hormones involved in motility, like GLP-1 and PYY. They also calm gut inflammation, which can slow bowel movements and increase bloating. In other words, prunes hydrate, bulk, soften, stimulate, and soothe all at once. No lab-made powder or synthetic laxative can replicate that. What science says, if you're looking for evidence and not just anecdotes, prunes deliver hard clinical data. In an 8-week randomized control trial, adults with chronic constipation consumed 50 grams of prunes daily, about 5 to 6 pieces. The results? Weekly bowel movements increased by nearly 2 full episodes per week. Stool texture improved significantly, shifting from hard, dry lumps to smooth, soft form Bristol Type 4. And participants reported better comfort scores than those taking psyllium husk, one of the most common fiber supplements. An MRI-based study showed that prunes accelerate colonic transit time by 23%, meaning the food moves more quickly and smoothly through the digestive system. This isn't folk medicine. It's functional food backed by repeatable, peer-reviewed science. How and when to eat for maximum effect. Timing and method matter. If you eat prunes right, they don't just help, they transform your routine. Standard protocol for daily rhythm. Eat 5 prunes after dinner and chase them with a full glass, 250 milliliters of warm water. While you sleep, the sorbitol draws water into the colon, the fiber holds it there, and by morning, you feel that natural urge without strain, without urgency, and without gas. Gentle start if you're sensitive or new to prunes. Mix 2 to 3 prunes into a bowl of warm oatmeal or blend into a morning smoothie for the first 3 days. After your body adjusts, increase to 5 per day if needed. DIY prune soak, double the power. Place 5 to 6 prunes in a cup, cover with hot water, and steep for 4 hours or overnight. In the morning, drink the liquid and eat the soaked prunes. This method releases more sorbitol, reduces chew effort, and creates a more soothing experience for the gut. Power combo, prunes plus ground flaxseed. Want to take it to the next level? Add 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed to your prune meal. Flax seeds are rich in lignans, which support bile production and act as a natural lubricant for the colon. Combined with the osmotic action of prunes, you get a dual action effect. Increased water in the stool and smoother passage through the colon. This combo is especially helpful for older adults, women with sluggish metabolism, post-antibiotic microbiome recovery, people sensitive to psyllium or inulin, unexpected benefits you didn't know about. Prunes aren't just good for your gut, they're a total body health ally, especially for people over 40. Boron for bone strength. Prunes are one of the highest food sources of boron, a trace mineral that supports calcium metabolism and prevents bone loss. This is especially valuable for postmenopausal women taking calcium supplements, which can slow the gut. Prunes balance that trade-off beautifully, helping your bones and your bowels. Feeds slimming bacteria. The soluble fiber in prunes fuels roseburia, a species of gut bacteria linked to waistline reduction and improved insulin sensitivity. In other words, they help your gut function better and your metabolism burn cleaner. Antioxidants that beat blueberries. Surprised? Prunes have an ORAC antioxidant, value 3 times higher than fresh blueberries. These compounds calm low-grade inflammation in the gut lining, the kind that slows motility and fuels cravings for processed foods. Important watch-outs. Like any good remedy, dosage matters. If you eat more than 70 grams of prunes per day, is almost equal to 8 to 9 pieces. You may experience loose stools, urgency, or bloating. Stick to 5 to 6 per day, unless under medical supervision. If you're watching your blood sugar, rinse your prunes before eating. The surface contains sticky natural sugars from the drying process, which can be removed without sacrificing fiber or sorbitol content. Some people with FODMAP sensitivity may react to prunes at high doses. Again, start low, go slow, and listen to your gut. Why prunes deserve a permanent spot in your daily routine. Prunes aren't trendy. They're not exotic. They're not featured in flashy TikToks or miracle weight loss ads. But they've been quietly helping humans go to the bathroom since before indoor plumbing existed. They're portable, shelf-stable, inexpensive, tasty, and proven. Most importantly, they do something rare in the world of digestion. They hydrate and move your gut while nourishing and healing it at the same time. That's what makes them a functional food, and one that belongs on your plate, not just your grandmother's. Ready to meet fruit number 3? We're heading into tropical territory, and it's one of the most underrated gut allies you'll ever taste. Let's keep going. Fruit number 3, papaya, tropical motility reviver. Why it works. Papaya delivers a proteolytic enzyme called papain, which breaks down stubborn food residues that can clog and ferment in a slow gut. Its fiber is 70% soluble, forming a gentle gel, while its high water content, 88%, hydrates stool from within. The bright orange flesh is loaded with beta-cryptoxanthin, a carotenoid linked to reduce gut inflammation and improve mucosal healing. Clinical snapshot. A 2-month pilot with adults who had difficult defecation found that taking 65 g of papaya puree is almost equal to 1/2 medium fruit. Daily reduced constipation scores by 70% and significantly eased bloating. An in vitro study showed papain breaks down gluten fragments that slow gut motility in sensitive individuals, hinting at broader digestive support. How to use. Papaya breakfast bowl. Half a medium papaya, cubed, topped with unsweetened yogurt and 1 teaspoon pumpkin seeds. Enzymes meet probiotics and magnesium in one dish. Evening rescue smoothie. Blend papaya with coconut water and a slice of ginger. The natural electrolytes pull water into the colon overnight. Seed infusion. Papaya seeds contain small amount of carpain. Crushing 5 seeds into a salad may add mild motility support. Metabolic extras. 31% RDA vitamin, a precursor per cup. Vital for epithelial integrity. Natural prebiotic pectin that expands up to 10 times its dry weight. Cushioning stool. Mildly sweet but low glycemic index. GI is almost equal to 60. Safe for glucose control compared with bananas. Caution, unripe green. Papaya latex can induce uterine contractions. Avoid high doses if pregnant. How to combine the trilogy for maximum relief. Morning kickstart, 7 a.m. 2 green kiwis, skin on. 500 milliliters warm lemon water. Mid-morning snack, 10 a.m. Half a cup papaya plus 1 tablespoon chia gel. Dinner dessert, 7 p.m. 5 prunes soaked in cinnamon tea. Why this works. Kiwi empties the stomach, signaling the colon to gear up. Papaya's pectin, water, and enzymes soften midday residues and feed microbes. Prunes draw fluid into the colon during the night. Morning urge arrives naturally. Maintain 1.5 to 2 liters of total fluids and at least 15 g healthy fats. Avocado, olive oil for bile flow. Mistakes that cancel fruit power. Peeling every skin. Half the fiber is lost. Wash thoroughly. Eat skin where edible. Low water intake. Soluble fiber without fluid turns to concrete. Aim 250 milliliters per fruit serving. Pairing with heavy cheese or fried foods. Fats are great, but trans fats and casein slow gastric emptying, counteracting fruit enzymes. Sugar-free soda chaser. Artificial sweeteners disrupt the very microbiome these fruits attempt to nurture. Nighttime coffee. Caffeine may stimulate in the short term but dehydrates, net slowing transit by morning. 7-day fruit flush challenge. Day 1 to 2. Add 1 kiwi breakfast, 3 prunes dinner. Day 3 to 4. Increase to 2 kiwis and 5 prunes. Introduce half a cup of papaya at lunch. Day 5 to 7. Maintain full trilogy. Track Bristol score, note gas/bloating. Most participants achieve type 4 stool by day 4 and daily rhythm by day 6. If stools become loose, drop prune count first. Kiwi is usually the gentlest, papaya the most hydrating. Beyond bowel movements. Whole body wins. Mood lift. Butyrate crosses the blood. Brain barrier. Lowering anxiety. Flattened belly. Less fermentation equals less gas expansion. Skin clarity. Reduced endotoxin leaks mean calmer immune response. Blood sugar stability. Soluble fiber slows carbohydrate absorption. Joint comfort. Antioxidants mop up inflammatory radicals linked to arthritis flares. Frequently asked questions. Can I use fruit? Avoid syrup pack versions. Enzymes are heat sensitive. Look for BPA-free. Juice pack kiwi or papaya if fresh is impossible. What if I have IBSM constipation alternating with diarrhea? Start with half the doses. Emphasize kiwi for its soothing polyphenol, and replace prunes with blueberries until stability returns. Is fruit sugar too high? Combined Trilogy adds 28g natural sugar across a day, well within most nutritional guidelines, and offset by 16g fiber plus enzyme-driven slow absorption. Putting it all together, constipation steals time, energy, and joy. But nature already designed the antidote. Kiwi's actinidin, Prune's sorbitol, Papaya's papain, 3 master keys that unlock hydration, soften stool, feed friendly microbes, and coax your colon back to its natural rhythm. Commit to these fruits for just 1 week, and you'll likely experience lighter mornings, a flatter waistline, clearer skin, and a calmer mind. If you're ready to trade struggle for smooth sailing, hit the like button so this life-changing information reaches more people. Comment below Fruit Power Activated, and share which of the 3 you'll start with tonight. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Every week we deliver science-backed guides that turn digestive distress into effortless daily relief. Here's the waking up light, moving with freedom and never dreading the bathroom again. Stay healthy and see you in the next video.